In this lesson, we will look at the procedures that deal with the braking system for gate departure and taxi, takeoff and landing. We begin with the preliminary cockpit preparation phase. Before carrying out the external inspection, you should ensure the parking brake is set to on. You should also check that there is sufficient accumulator pressure. Recharge them now. This push button will recharge the accumulators. Select it now. With the accumulators recharged, apply the parking brake. With the parking brake applied, you must check that the pressure supplied to the left and right-hand brakes is above 1500 psi. Select the brakes indicators to confirm that there is sufficient pressure. As there is sufficient pressure with the parking brake applied, the exterior inspection of the braking components may be performed. Select the topic icon to continue. We saw in the previous topic that the parking brake is applied to make the aircraft secure. Once secure, the main gear chocks may be removed and the exterior inspection of the hydraulic lines, brakes and brake wear indicators may be carried out. If the hydraulic line condition is good and the brakes are within limits, you may continue with the cockpit preparation. If all the hydraulic systems are functioning correctly, the normal braking mode should be used. Select the brake anti-skid toggle switch to confirm this setting. Select the parking brake to release it. With the parking brake off and the chocks removed, the aircraft may be pushed back for departure. During pushback, do not use the brakes or nose wheel steering handles unless an emergency situation arises, as injury and damage may be caused to ground crew and equipment. When pushback is completed, the ground crew will request that you set and confirm the parking brake is on. This is so they can disconnect the towbar safely. Select the parking brake. With the pushback complete, select the forward icon to continue. If, however, pushback is not required, the parking brake must remain applied and the brakes pressure indication checked before the engines are started. Now select the topic icon to move on to the taxi topic. When ready to taxi, release the parking brake. Do this now. When you release the parking brake, you must also check that the brake's pressure indicator shows 0 psi. Select the indicator to confirm 0 pressure. This is the brake's pressure indicator. Select it now. With the brakes released, the thrust levers may be moved ahead to taxi the aircraft. Once moving, the brakes should be applied and the pressure checked to confirm they are 0, meaning that the normal braking system is working. After System 1 test, the test should also be performed on System 2. Apply the brakes using the pedals and monitor the brake's triple indicator. As the yellow pressures did not increase, the normal green hydraulic system is supplying the brakes, and the aircraft decelerates. We are now ready for takeoff. Select the topic icon to continue. Before takeoff, it is normal to select the automatic brake maximum mode. Do this now. This is the automatic brake maximum push button. Select it now. When an automatic brake mode is selected, a blue ON light confirms that the system is armed. Once maximum mode is armed, the throttles are advanced and the brakes are released for takeoff. Automatic brake maximum mode should be selected before takeoff to improve aborted takeoff performance. If abort is conducted above 85 knots, maximum braking will be applied as soon as the thrust levers are retarded on idle. However, this takeoff and flight was successful. Select the topic icon to commence the procedures for approach and landing. During approach, the automatic brake mode selection is dependent on runway lengths and conditions. To save brakes, it is recommended that you use reverse thrust until 80 knots, and then use brakes as necessary. However, when landing on short runways, contaminated runways, or when operating in low visibility weather conditions, use of the automatic brake in medium mode is recommended. Select the automatic brake medium push button to arm medium mode for landing. Your selection is confirmed by the blue ON caption. If, however, the system does not activate, check that the brake anti-skid toggle switch is in the normal ON position. If it is not, the automatic brake system will not be available. Select the topic icon to continue with the landing phase. Depending on the braking mode selected, you must either monitor the automatic brake system or apply the brakes as necessary after touchdown. After landing, check the information on the ECAM wheel page for abnormal brake temperatures or discrepancies. If a difference greater than 150 degrees Celsius is found between two brakes on the same gear, and the temperature of one of these brakes is below 60 degrees Celsius, you are advised to submit a maintenance request. If your aircraft is fitted with brake fans, you may use them to cool the brakes. Finally, select the topic icon to view the next phase. After arrival at the gate, apply the parking brake to secure the aircraft. Do this now. When you apply the parking brake, the normal and alternate braking modes are isolated. You must therefore check that the parking brake pressure is normal. If a parking brake failure occurs and the aircraft starts to move, you must immediately release the parking brake to restore normal braking using the pedals. If the pressure is normal, the aircraft is secure and the ground crew can safely locate the chocks. With the chocks in place, the parking brake can be released. Do this now. It is recommended that the parking brake be released to improve brake cooling in hot climates and to help avoid hydraulic fluid degradation through high brake temperatures. This completes the procedures for the normal operation lesson. Before we exit, select the topic icon to answer some questions.